Yeah, my daughter was asking, where you been? What are you doing? So I made the video and sent it to her so she can see what I did while I went to the beach. And then it's kind of cool because she come up with the idea. In Charleston, there's a beach, and it's like $2 for an hour parking. And I said, I'd like to do that. I'd like to go down there and, video that beach day. And, even though a lot of crazy memories, my wife, but it'd be cool to go down there and get some video of, moving on with life and all that. And she said there's a place where I can get in the shade because I'm like a marshmallow. So, no reference to the marshmallow music people, which is pretty cool, but I will burn and not be, how you do marshmallows and they catch on fire and they're like burnt. I can't eat those. So I'll be like that. Except I'll be red. So I got to stay out of the sun, and me old and got the old wrinkly skin. I probably wouldn't even know I had something wrong with me, and then it'd get me before it's too late. But anyway, I said, well, shoot, what'd I do? So I got kind of a text, and I didn't know where else to put it. I didn't want to write anything or have waste paper. So I wrote some stuff on a list, and like I was going to send it to my daughter, so I just put it on there on hold. So I had to get some creamer, and my son said he needed toilet paper. And I said, well, shoot, I'll get some more chicken and broccoli because I've been eating other stuff. But the chicken and broccoli, I believe, if I eat less, I believe that's less calories than the other one. The only thing that was kind of messed up besides my sugar a little high, they said my creatine's low, so I'm losing muscle mass. But, I'm losing weight, so I'm assuming it's going to go too. So even with me working out, because I'm not taking all the protein. If I take a lot of protein, it makes me want to gain weight. So I'm just trying to lose weight. And I lost a little bit more today. But, yesterday was a long day. And I'm in my end-of-life car now, even though it's better gas mileage. But, you can't go around anybody after you ride in it because you'll be sweating to death. So hopefully in a month or two, I'll be able to have to ride with the heat on then. But yeah, I'm going to get my chicken and broccoli and my vitamin C and some dental floss if they got the 99-cent one. I don't want to pay $4 for dental floss. And then go to Walmart. Go to the Chinese place, get my Chinese food, and then what else? I like to go work out. So today's Sunday. If I work out, it'll make me tired, hopefully. And then Monday and Tuesday, I got to work. I ain't worked in a week. So working out, maybe make me where I can work tomorrow. And then Wednesday off, wash all my clothes. Thursday, go down there and try it again. Pass or fail. And then pass or fail Friday. Then I got the weekend and week 3. If it's meant for me to do it. If not, then we'll have to find something else. So I wanted to be down to 280 before I went down there. And I weighed like 283.5. So I could probably get down to 282. And then lose 2 pounds while I'm down there. Because you don't have your coffee. I took the Dunkin' Donuts with me down there, but I should have took like just for that week, like Diet Mountain Dews, because the Dunkin' Donuts had a lot of sugar and calories. So I ended up gaining 3 pounds the next week. And I eat dessert, so I need to leave off dessert. But it's like all starchy food. So you got to eat the cereal in the morning or you won't be able to go to the bathroom for a week. There's no fiber. So you got to eat accordingly. But yeah, just chilling out, enjoying the day in my little sweat box right now because it says I got 218 mile range. My other car coming back from North Carolina says oil change and all that, so I don't want to be riding it with all those alarms popping up. I'll probably ride it to work. It'll be hot. Then Wednesday, maybe get the oil change, and then, got to take the car to Columbia, one of them, Probably that one. So I don't want to be all sweaty when I get down there. To be like, you can pass, but you'll stick. So we're going to Walmart, get this stuff, turn back on my music, and jam out. You know, just enjoy life, having a good day. Try to stay healthy, not eat too many sweets. Yep, it's better to have your list. So you can get that. So I need vitamins, dental floss. I need creamer, toilet paper, creamer. Try to always take the carts back. It's good karma. I got talking to my son. He said, "Dad, you know you burn, and I got to shave my beard. I'm gonna miss it." No. He said, "You know you burn. Why you want to go to the beach? You need to go to the mountains." And I said, "Well, if you take your snacks, give me a little gas, and you know we could go up to the mountains and see something, and it only takes gas to get there. And you know I take care of my car anyway, so we go hike and get some exercise." And only two things that got wrong with me, besides everything, they said my muscles are starting to deteriorate, so I guess I'm getting old. And somebody tried to hack me, tried to open up an account in my name. So 2019 I had to happen, and I blocked all my credit. So I put a freeze on my credit. So I'm not sure who did it. I don't know if it's at the gas pumps or where I was at. Who knows? But there's for a surprise. I ain't got nothing. Joke's on you, buddy. Waste your time on me if you want to. I'm just crazy. That's all I got. A bunch of stuff in my head. And, you know, make some friends, and maybe somebody collab with me one day. Or maybe not. I'll just die happy. But I got my stuff right there, $50. So my son's got toilet paper now. So he was talking about all kind of stuff he was going to do if I didn't give him toilet paper. I said, "You better not." And then I said, you know, one of them things, the wash thing that washes you. And I said, "I don't know if that'll get clean." I said, "You're going to have to put that out there by the chickens, and you can wash yourself off by chickens." He said, "I ain't going to do that. I'm going to get me a bidet if you don't buy me no toilet paper." Rah, 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 rah. So he's having fun. And Tuesday, probably when I get off work, probably go shoot pool. And then Wednesday, you know, I got to get my clothes and kind of get ready for Thursday and see if I pass this thing. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, the no air conditioned car. It's kind of rough, but not too bad. The phone don't want to charge. It says too hot to charge. So when it cools off, it'll charge. But I can put my phone up here on my shoulder, and I can listen to satellite radio. So I got a real good deal. It's like $3 a month. Ain't bad. So I'll probably go home, put the stuff up, throw that stuff on my son's bed, his toilet paper, so he don't have a panic attack. And then, I love you, son. Love you too, daughter. You know, just having a fun time. Then I need to go work out. You know, might be the last day I get to work out before I don't have a gym membership. Well, free gym. So then I have to go do something else. Who knows? Who knows? But I'd rather be doing something. You know, I understand why these 70-year-old people are at work now. It's boring being off. And it's like, what do you want to go do? And a lot of things are just so aggravating. It's like, you know, I used to like a lot of stuff I used to like when I was working family, TV, but now it's all changed. I like music. I like music. I like meeting new people. And I like videoing. And I had to get more videos, you know. Share my craziness with the world. And my eyes are real sensitive to light and sweat. So sweat's in my eyeballs right now. And I got these receipts, you know, I can fetch them. And it takes about a year, but you get about 50,000 points. And you trade it in for a gift card and go out to eat. So my son gives me some of his that he spends. So I can fetch a dinner. Kind of aggravating, but as soon as you scan them, then you just throw them away. Take a picture and upload them. Not too bad. I've ate out twice. And then they had some games you could play, but those took a lot of time. But yeah, out here in the sweat, riding this end-of-life car. What I want to do with it, they told me I couldn't change the transmission fluid, or it's going to cost me about, $8 or more grand, and I only paid like $7,000 for it in 2013, and I had satellite radio. That's what got me into listening to this music. So I topped it off with a gas station transmission fluid, which I probably shouldn't have done that. You're supposed to use a special transmission fluid. So once I get a little low on transmission fluid, I'll probably go to the dealership and pay for a quart, and I'll just keep running it through. And it's got 143,000 miles on it. So if I had 118, if I get 200, that's 80,000 miles for $7,000. Better than some cars. And my luck, I'll probably end up hitting something, so end up totaling it out anyway. Who knows? But let's get to the house. Try to get some low workout in if I can. Ain't no too many people over there, and I got to do something to be tired, because I slept later today. And the chicken and broccoli is a lot less calories, but it costs so much. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be home, so I'm not stocking up on a lot of stuff right now. Kind of go through my supplies. Got to get an oil change, all some stuff off. Just enjoying the day. Labor Day weekend. Woohoo! I forgot to mention thing. My car with no air conditioning is like a free sauna. So I just had to drive my car around, and it's like going to getting a sauna membership at the gym. Save money. No air conditioned car. Free sauna. Well, I figure I go work out. Today's Sunday. And make me tired, because I drank my coffee and finished it at 5 o'clock. So I figured maybe I'd record everything and just don't have the music and go with this video kind of play in the background. So probably might be the last day I work out, because I got a test Thursday to be able to get on my knee. And after working 2 days, I'm going to be real sore. Then Wednesday, I got to get ready and haul trash off and everything. And then Thursday, I get up early in the morning. So I probably won't work out again until Saturday after the day, because I'll be down there for training if I pass. If not, then I might have to come work for a few days and then go get another job. So we'll see. I figure I might as well make the best of it, go work out. And this shift has a guy that really likes to work out on my off shift. So I work tomorrow. So he's usually there about an hour, so he might be leaving not too long after I get there. But he works out pretty good, a lot more than me, younger. So I'm just trying to get off the ground and be a little healthy. They look a little sexy. Yeah, just having fun. So I got over half a tank. It says 182 miles to go. Probably about 160 when I get back home, maybe. If it depends on how you ride the car, how much gas it burns. But yeah, let's do it. I just thought of something else that was cool. I forgot to talk about it. When I was at Walmart, a lot of people, nobody really asks me for help nowadays, or stuff that I can do anyway. So I was getting my creamer, and a short little person, I believe it was a female, and they said, "Sir," and I was over there, just kind of videoing my food, and the stuff I was buying. She said, "Sir, can you help me?" And I said, "What you need?" They were trying to get like the yogurt or some kind of milk off the shelf in the freezer. She said, I can't get it. I'm too short. And I beat on it to try to get him to slide forward. And then I grabbed one and I said, "You welcome. I don't mind helping anytime." And probably didn't want my number or anything, so I wasn't thinking about it. And I think she's probably in her 20s, so, you know, children age for me. So I just said, "Well, you know, it made me feel good. Yeah, somebody asked me for help." You know, us old guys, we want to be useful. So, you know, I lose this job. I want to do something. Can't go in production, work boring job, and just, you know, slave to the time clock. I want to, you know, be an influence, or, you know, at least feel like I matter. YouTube has a lot of that. You know, you watch it or not, but somebody might just need to watch it that day, or my kids might be looking at it to spy on me, see what I'm doing. What's Daddy doing now? Because I won't tell him. I won't tell him anything, because they just make me feel guilty by me just trying to live. Like I ain't supposed to live anymore, you know. So I don't tell them anything. I say, y'all watch my videos. That gives me watch time. So it's a win-win. Win-win, you know. And here we are, try to work out. We're going really late. But tomorrow, probably be tired. Tuesday, be tired. And Wednesday, all kind of stuff to do. And then Thursday, the day of. So it's coming. Hey man, a couple little snacks. I got my energy up. I'm gonna do my legs and my arms today. I doubt I'm gonna come in here Monday and Tuesday. And they say I'm losing creatine. I didn't even know what that was till my son started taking it. He said it keeps watering your muscles. I said, "Well, won't that be bad if you got high blood pressure?" But, you know, he knows more about this workout stuff than I do. And the cool thing, my daughter seen I went to the beach. Well, drove by the beach. She said, "We ought to go to the beach." And then I was thinking, I sunburned. So I asked my son, I said, "Hey, you want to go?" And he said, "Well, I've only had one good experience at the beach." And I'm thinking, yeah, I turned into one of them red lobsters. That's where the saying come from. And he said, "Won't go to the mountains." And I said, "You know, I've been wanting to go on these hikes and waterfalls." And my daughter was talking about going to the beach. And I said, "Hey, you know, why don't we go to the mountains? We can do like a day trip. You know, we don't have to spend a lot of money. Everybody could pack some snacks or whatever. And we get a little hike. I get a little video, and we get to see some cool nature that doesn't cost too much. Just gas to get there in a little time." They said, "Oh, that sounds cool." So, yeah, that might be good. And I had to fill up more time for the idle time to slip away and not to be idle. I ain't working overtime, you know. But if I pass, there's a little side job I'm gonna get, but it's only 10 hours. So, you know, I don't know if I need to do that. Not a lot of aggravation, but it pays like $26 an hour. Not bad. You just had to watch people buy like cigarettes and report them. Fill out reports and all that stuff. Let's do this. I went ahead and did legs, arms, because today's Sunday. I work Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, and then try to pass that test. So normally do the arms, legs, different days. Whew. Hopefully we'll do it. And I gotta shave my beard, which I hate that. He wouldn't give me a beard waiver, so I gotta shave that sometime.